Okay, man. Okay. Because we'll go all night.
Hey, that shit just took me back. It be songs like that take you back to like a moment in time. Like you remember the type of shit that was going on, like how you was living life. Yeah. Like when that shit came out, man. Yeah, it's
nostalgic.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you know, I told people the other day, I was like, you know what? It's just certain R. Kelly songs that I just have to play because of the moment that I was in. And not the creepy songs, but the party joint.
I didn't think you was gonna go to R. Kelly. You just had to go. That's the first place you went.
I mean, you know,
this nigga just try to get us canceled every week, Joe.
I just hope
you can't say R. Kelly name on the internet no more, man.
Hey, man, I don't know what the person that made this table did. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice
right?
Table.
Yeah,
that's all I know. It was a nice table.
Man, what up? This is Easily Offended Podcast. Man, we are definitely in the building. Other Shy, what up, world? If you haven't noticed, we have a third voice in the building.
It's not normally here.
You know what I'm saying?
You probably heard the voice before, though.
Right.
It's a good chance you've heard it before.
My nigga Mike Terra in the building.
Hi,
The Chicago nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Easily Offended Podcast. We definitely are in the building today. We got a special guest, Mike Terra, in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into his music, what's going on in the world nowadays in Chicago.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? First off, how you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? Okay.
Good,
yeah, man, we was in here politicking for about an hour.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wish y'all could enjoy the part.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be exclusive content for later.
We got a little behind the scenes footage.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in there with the phone, with the camera phones and shit. You know what I mean? Taking pictures.
Man, well, welcome to the Easily Offended Podcast, man. Welcome. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Pleasure. Yeah, it was a pleasure to have you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, man. One of your favorite verses. You got a song. It's on the Rona.
You
know what I'm saying? And you talk about the. It's like. Forgive me if I'm, but it's like a whole lot of. I'm sorry.
You can't think about it. Yeah, we been partying a little bit too much.
Yeah. Just because I was going somewhere with it, and. Yeah, just keep the party going. Okay.
Man, nah, man, but for real though. So you know, me and you known each other for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back from the Treaty Crew days.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Timbuktu.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've been in it for a minute, bro. Tell me your history, bro. Where did you grow up at?
Grew up in
Riverdale.
Yeah.
Riverdale. South suburb. Definitely cracking though. Yeah. Definitely. And y'all had some nice girls. What was the
I never dated no Riverdale girl.
What?
Not one?
I was trying to talk to the Homewood girls and the Hyde Park girls.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was getting on the metro coming to Hyde Park. Like I was like, nah, I ain't talking to these bros over there. They was cool though. They was, it was a few.
Yeah.
It was a few.
You know, the south suburbs in the city is just little wild at times.
The country club, they had the whole.
Country club did have them.
Yeah.
Country club did have them.
Country Club Hills, even back in the day, Dalton.
Yeah, Hazel Crest is like the suburban
low key
Kenwood. Like they had mad bad ones who went to Hazel Crest. Like, yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
Early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah.
It was Hazel Crest. What was that out there? That was right off the what was it? Seton was out there.
Seton.
Y'all remember right off the Bishop.
I went to two
I knew
proms.
a lot of them at Seton too.
I went to two proms from Seton.
You did, yeah.
I went to two proms on Seton, back to back.
Yeah,
back to back, different girl.
Yeah,
I was wild, son. I was wild.
Yeah, that was what was another one was Academy of Our Lady, but that was on 95th though.
Yeah, that was on 95th.
Yeah.
That was the time when they had all girl schools.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They don't really have
Seton
that.
was known for that. Now they ain't really got that. Chicago's crazy. Chicago's nuts. Yeah. Chicago's really nuts. But man, so when did you get into the music? How did you meet the whole Treaty Crew? Because y'all was a deep.
Man, we went to high school together. I went to high school with a lot of people. Like,
okay.
Lupe was like 2 grades over us.
Okay.
Thornton. We went to Thornton and Harvey.
Okay.
And me and Mano met in homeroom freshman year.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And,
damn.
Yeah, and he could draw and I could write stories and shit. And we was like working on a comic book and shit.
Dope.
And,
At a teenager.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Entrepreneurial spirit. You know what I'm saying?
And then it was like, and then he had studio equipment and shit. And then I was like, I'll rap. I had been rapping for a minute, like just more so like battling. We wasn't really getting into.
I can hear that in the flow.
But
I can
just
definitely
like hunting motherfuckers down, battling. Like that's what we was on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And we met from there. And let me see, Mikey Rocks. I went to high school with Mikey Rocks from the Cool Kids.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Cool. Shout out to the Cool Kids, man.
Shout out to the Cool Kids.
Yeah.
Beads, Sinatra's. Yeah, me and Beads was in a rap group together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Chicago rap is a small circle. Like,
yeah.
half of us went to high school together.
It's either
and battled at the same lunch table. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
it's similar to like we had Scoop Jackson last episode, right? And we
Right.
talked about like how you just know how to play basketball. Like people in Chicago just plays basketball.
Yeah.
No matter how horrible they are, they gonna play basketball.
Everybody
That's
hoop.
just like the music in Chicago is like it's a tight unit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always you came up in the era with the Cool Kids. It was that was Knowledge and what group was Knowledge?
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Vic Mensa, early Chance type of vibe. That just brought a whole new energy to the city.
It was definitely
You know
a
what I'm
change.
saying? Because coming from me, I'm older. You know what I mean? So, like, I remember telling my brother Ferris, like, yo, it's this dude named Chance. He's doing shows, and he has a whole crew. Like, it's a whole crew of these motherfuckers. Not just Chance to save money, but treated crew, all this. He was like, I just kept sending him shit. And he was like, yo, these motherfuckers. Wow, these motherfuckers is turning up for real.
No, we definitely like built the new scene that wasn't there previous to us. Like built the whole scene. So it was like, I met Maryland High School, and then you got Hollywood Holt. That's his cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
Holt was like the only nigga we knew that go to like punk shows and shit.
Oh yeah, Holt is in that.
Yeah, so this motherfucker's going to punk shows and shit like that, and then he know all the motherfuckers up north.
Yeah.
Like different venues and stuff like that we not even thinking about doing. Everybody trying to rap at Adriana's and shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Adriana's.
There's like
Adriana's.
two spots everybody trying to rap at, and you got to pay like this or this. You know what I'm saying? So we like, then the MySpace shit.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube shit. Like I was the first unsigned rapper on YouTube with a rap video in 2006. Like it was like, I remember we bought the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I put like $600 on this camera. Like, man, we finna just put this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like around the same era like Soulja Boy started doing shit too. We learned a lot watching Soulja Boy. Like that motherfucker was like just.
He was like the first
broadcasting,
viral. He was like the first viral sensation for real.
Yeah.
Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
All that shit.
That was right around the same time.
I was right there with Kimbo Slice and Soulja Boy in there. Like I was on that. Like, you know
and there was that nigga. It was some nigga named. You remember Unforgivable?
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. They was all around that
Give me some
same
waffle fries.
right.
Yeah,
all around that same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like early days of YouTube, and it was kind of like the Wild West.
And you could really go viral on
Yeah.
that motherfucker too. Like now you got it's pay to play. Now.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
Then it was like this shit's busted.
It was truly the open, like open. You know what I'm saying? Like wide open. There were no regulations for
Yeah.
it. Like the advertising dollars really weren't there, like the way it was now. Like the way everything, like you say, it's almost like radio with payola. With the same thing, we're trying to go viral, trying to do YouTube, even IG. They just started. I think they're introducing the where you got to pay to be verified. It's like gonna be a monthly fee.
I see that. That's kinda love.
Yeah, like you know, that's my thing is, I want to be verified because of what I've
I'm
done.
that nigga. You know
Right, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be some dude working at Popeyes. Like, no, I'm gonna pay this $350 so I can be verified. Nigga, you work at Popeyes. Why you a verified Twitter?
So yeah,
You know what's that though? I noticed that everybody got a chain now. Like chains was supposed to be a rapper thing. Yeah. It'd be like, man, what do you do?
Right.
Motherfucker just be like, you know,
Yeah.
my chain.
nigga work at the Waffle House with a chain on and shit.
Nigga be at Walmart putting taco shells on the
Right. With a fucking big ass Cuban link on. Like, nigga, how many paychecks did it take?
Nah, they had their whole name and everything.
Right,
Right.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like,
Fucking
who
nameplate.
are you? What you do?
And they out here getting to it.
Nigga named Condarius and shit. And the whole thing is spelled out.
Name tag long as fuck.
Right, you know what I'm saying? This
That's
nigga take
crazy.
name tag go across his whole motherfucking chest and shit.
With Gil Scott Heron, every nigga is a star.
Every
Yeah,
nigga
man.
is a star.
Man,
For real.
I just posted him. So for 28 days, I've been posting on our Easily Offended Instagram. Mm-hmm. So I missed a day yesterday. I'm sorry. I would promise I would do 2 posts today.
Yeah, you've been consistent with that shit too. Do you see a lot of people do it and then they'll fall off after a few days?
Yeah,
You
like
know what I'm saying? You've been committed to it,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
I applaud you, bro.
Yeah, but damn, I just forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. That's that damn weed.
Yeah, man. So this happened twice today. This has happened twice. No, man, but you've been moving a lot yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of like what you did with the Treater Crew, that was a whole era. But now you've been releasing a lot of yourself. You got the Ops.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You released the Rona in 2020.
Oh yeah, appreciate the T-shirts, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I drop off some drip.
Yeah, man. Nice. So and you got something new coming out, right?
Yeah, man. I got something new coming out every Monday. So this year it's Monday Mass.
Okay.
So it's to invite the congregation and new song, new video every Monday.
Every Monday.
Yeah.
What time?
Is midnight.
Oh shit, that shit going up at 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight.
Okay. That's what's up.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So you're gonna do it for the whole year?
Yep. 52 lined up.
Oh shit.
Oh, you got it lined up already?
Yeah.
Oh god,
okay.
you got a motherfucking hand clap for that shit, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
Motherfucker. 52 on you niggas. You know what? The crazy thing about it is like I've always believed in like the independent artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And even though I don't listen to his music too much, but Russ was the same way. He was like, bro, like take this money and put it into yourself. It's very easy to do. It takes a long time, but he also did that whole year shit. And I was like, that's just the hunger that a real MC has inside of them. Like, look, I'm finna drop 52 on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not even the greats in the game has dropped 52.
Yeah,
you feel me? In 1 year.
A song a week. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think Lil Wayne had a year.
I feel like
Currency, a lot of features.
I feel like Currency dropped 52 songs on one album. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 4 niggas.
Yeah,
Tupac, Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane.
Yeah, released a lot of like Currency got like 10,000 songs. Kodak Black got a lot of fucking songs.
Yeah. And Russ.
And Russ.
You know, and people love Russ.
I just never got into his music.
I'm not a huge
I know
fan.
what Russ formula is though. Russ is like you know what Avant was to R. Kelly? Russ is that to Drake. So it's like
that is a great fucking analogy, Joe.
When Drake's not making music, it's like the Russ like feeds that whatever it is for those people that need that. Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the market. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas see they space in the market. Like they be, oh yeah, he ain't busy right now. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
So because Russ he's from out west, right? Is he from out west?
He from the west. We don't even know where Russ is from.
Yeah.
What's my man?
I didn't even know he was white for like 2-3
right.
years. I didn't know what he was.
What's my short nigga from the Bay Area, man? He got a whole little independent thing going on, man. What's buddy name? Lil B? Nah, not Lil B. He's a newer guy.
Short though?
He's a shorter dude, man. He from the Bay. He got a whole like little. He been all over the gram, man. He got a whole little independent movement going on, man. Hold on.
Damn, we got to look him up.
Yeah, keep going. I'm googling right quick. I got him.
But man, like in that sense of urgency to put up this music, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to gain out of this? Because I mean, it's going to be beneficial. I know, motherfuckers is at your door. Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
I mean, man, just you gotta feed the streets.
Best way to do it.
Yeah.
Chicago's known for that, man. We known to feed the streets, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? We just hustle. We just got that hustling mentality in period in general.
Yeah. So what inspired you?
Workers in Chicago.
Yeah. So what inspired you to do that? Just what made you say I'm gonna drop one song every week for a whole year?
I was looking at the market. Like I was like studying the competition.
Yeah.
The other people, and it's like it's a lot of fast food. You know what I'm saying? So in order to keep up with the algorithm and what's really going on out
content
there.
Is king.
And then I was just trying to figure out a way where I can maintain as much amount of quality as as quantity.
Okay.
And then it's like, okay, if I got some dope, like y'all got some dope out here, but this that blue magic.
Right.
This is blue magic right here every week. You know what I'm saying? Like you come in every week, you freestyling and shit. This is blue magic. Like you know what I'm saying?
You got a whole last song. Yeah.
So yeah, I just was like, yeah, man, you got to feed the fiends. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, your Instagram is crazy.
I was just about to say that. B. I follow you on the gram.
Wow,
like your posts, like you know what I'm saying, like, and it's always like it's branded too though, because you always got like the opposite at the end. But you be finding like, where do you be finding some of that shit, bro? Like, cause it's like you be going to
the nigga net, the nigga net. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, man, because it be some wild shit, like man, like motherfuckers be on there getting smoked.
Yeah, the dark web.
Right.
No, motherfuckers, like, once I was, like, posting that shit, now I get, like, so many people, like, send me stuff, too.
Oh, yeah?
They be like, dude, you see this? This is, like, crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It is a group out there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The dark web nigga net. That's what it's called.
But it just show you, man, it's a lot of, I mean, because like it or not, that shit exists.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I'm
happens.
saying? Yeah.
It's
that
video
shit,
of it.
yeah, that shit is out here, man. You know, and it's like, and it's kind of like, because you kind of poke fun at some of it too, though. You know what I'm saying? You got like a little bit of a humor to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, you got to laugh at this shit.
It's a dark humor.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But yeah.
But that shit was cracking. I was like, man, this man has got everything. You could be inspired, see some woe shit, see some funny shit, back to expired. Whoa, well, I wasn't expecting that shit.
And then you could be afraid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
like, damn, this shit.
Like I was waiting for the joke at the end. Like, nah, G, that shit was just that just kept getting worse. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's going on.
It just makes you think more. Like,
man, I'm
wait,
gonna put my phone down for a second, nigga. Let me stop.
Let me take a break. Play about this J real fast.
Yeah, man.
Oh
man. But yeah, man. So that's the music scene in Chicago. What you got coming up? What you got going on?
I mean, are you gonna be trying to like perform anytime, or like, you know, are you just?
Yeah, we're gonna have a show March 30th. So we usually do secret location shows. So like
turn up for
RSVP,
real.
And then boom, you'll find out where it is the day before type shit.
Oh,
but yeah, March 30th we're gonna do that.
Okay.
We there. We in the building.
Yes, sir.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
Well,
He just said
secret location.
Right, you can't say it's a secret, nigga.
I'll tell you in a little bit. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Exclusives.
Right. Yeah, man. But that's like, because that's really, you talk about feeding the people, because the performing, man, that's a huge part of that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's one thing to put out songs, but a lot of people, like we was talking about Currency earlier.
Yeah.
Currency stay on tour. You know what I'm saying? He sell merch.
Yeah.
You know, you like say you got merch. He sell merch like because he be, and Currency be doing collabs.
Yeah, Currency be doing a shit ton of collabs, and he be teamed up with a lot of producers. Any other producers that you want to team up with out of Chicago, or just in general?
Out of Chicago, man, I work with everybody that I fucking love in Chicago.
You know what I like about your beats, though, G? I was playing it for the past week. I've been playing it ever since me and Hustle had a conversation. Shout out to Young Hustle. You know what I'm saying? My nigga out there in L.A.
Hustle.
Young Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hustle family. That, I just forgot that shit again.
Yeah, man. But we gonna get into, because you have a song called Lori Lightfoot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And that's the one that's about to drop
Yeah, Monday. Tomorrow.
Now by the
At
time
midnight.
now by
At midnight.
now by the time this gets out, probably it'll be out already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it definitely won't be out tomorrow.
Okay.
You'll probably have another song out.
Yeah.
when this one comes out. Also during that time, we're gonna come up on that mayor race.
Yeah.
Yep.
With Lori Moe, Lori Leftfoot.
Oh well.
Oh well. Who look? Your page was the first page I see with Lori Lightfoot. Like, oh well, Mo.
No, every time
Nigga,
I see Lori Moe
died.
play that C3 song on Stone.
Right.
They go Big Mo.
Her Steve Harvey suits, man.
Hey man,
Lord Jesus.
so me personally, so we got a lot of black people running,
Mm-hmm.
right? We got a lot of black people running. It's like 7 candidates.
Yeah, 7 black
Yeah,
candidates.
it's like 7 black candidates. There's a lot of people, and it's a little bit different now because not long ago we all remember Harold Washington. It was just a movie that came out not that long ago. It was like Punch 60 something for Harold. I forget
Yeah.
the exact name of it. But it was just like he wouldn't run unless he was the only. He didn't want to split the black vote, right?
Yep.
Now it's like we got like 7 people,
Seven.
right? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard, and I understand because like you don't want to necessarily. Nobody necessarily wants to step aside or feels like they should.
Exactly.
You know, but at the same time, it would be nice if there was just one we could get behind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I honestly, me and a couple of people on Instagram, we've talked about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We talked about, 7 black candidates, you're definitely going to split the black vote, right? All the promoters in the city of Chicago. And we've had some, we still do have legendary promoters out here. Won't y'all team up and get behind the mayor? You know what I'm saying? Make one, you know what I mean? And just do it that way. Like we got 7, like Sophia King, shout out to Sophia.
So there's Sophia King.
Yeah.
Well, she's married to Alan King, right?
Alan King, legendary house DJ. You feel me?
Jamel Green is also running. Cam Buckner.
I like Cam.
Cam Buckner went to Morgan Park. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
Shout out to the MP. We got the Reverend Dr. Willie Wilson.
Gang.
Brandon Johnson, Cook County Commissioner. We got Paul Vallis, who is not black.
Boo!
What is he?
Paul Vallis?
No.
Yeah. Cause like I saw like on Instagram people was posting it like, look how diverse this is. Like, so I was like,
I mean,
is he something?
Well, I mean, I guess you could say it's diverse because Chewy's in there too.
Yeah.
Chewy's Mexican, I believe. Paul Vallis, I mean, he white. He
look Italian.
Okay.
I don't know. He may be
Vallis?
Italian.
Okay.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I know he's not black.
He's not.
I know he's not black. He's old. He used to be he's a superintendent of Chicago Public Schools when we were shorties.
Oh, when we was never in school, yeah.
Yeah.
It was mashed.
And he's probably the reason why.
That's what I'm saying. Schools was fucked up back then. I ain't voting for you.
Yeah, he was the
Greek.
former.
Oh, okay, Greek.
He was the former
he's Greek.
chief executive officer of Chicago Public Schools, and this is the main reason why I don't fuck with him. Right? When I was in high school, I went to CVS. Shout out to the Cavaliers out there, class of '98. Right? We had a vocational high school. Right? So like when you come in your 4th year, you have a 3 and a 4-year major to pick. Most guys pick the 4-year major. Auto mechanics, welding, AC, cooling.
Yeah, trades.
So by the time they graduate high school at 18, they know how their final for auto mechanics, their final is to take an engine apart and put it all back together. Like from scratch. And you got to be 17 to do this. So by the time you graduate high school, you already have a trade for 4 years that you've been practicing. It's like a college. And when he became in charge of that shit, he got rid of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and that was
all ass devil.
You feel me?
Yeah. Ronald
So
Reagan
these shorties, they have no reason. Like when I was watching the last debate, they was talking about damn near it's only 40% full. You have schools that are like 3,000 square feet, only got like 10 or 15 kids.
There's a school that they just used that was unoccupied that they just used to house migrants.
Yeah.
I think it was over
we
east.
Xing Vallis out, right?
Oh yeah.
Get him up out of here.
Yeah. No, so we definitely not
ain't
voting
fuck
for
with
Valid. You know what I'm saying?
Get him up
Fuck
out
you,
of
fam.
here now.
Right. Like man. You know what? I just feel like motherfuckers better not forget what Willie Wilson did for them.
Yeah, man. You needed gas.
You needed that gas.
So when you wanted to get a 3.5 and you needed to get to work, but you didn't have enough money for both, guess who was there for you? The Reverend Dr. motherfucking Willie Wilson. Right. You motherfuckers better not forget. I think it's February 28th.
Yeah, February 28th.
February 28th.
Smashed that bitch all the way in Kankakee. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, exactly.
You went out there. You was like,
off the strip. He was putting $50 and people was lined up for hours, nigga.
Hours.
The line stretched blocks, right? If you niggas can line up for gas, you niggas better line up at the polls and vote for the motherfucking Reverend Dr. Willie Wilson. We need to put Willie in office, man. He did too much for us.
That one of the gas stations is like literally 4 blocks from here. I come home.
Right.
I came home in the morning. Now I work overnight some nights, right? So I don't get home till like 6:30 in the morning. I come to the crib. It's like cars everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this shit is not normal. There's no one here. Man, I'm talking about the line went down fucking Michigan, all the way down 51st and State, all the way across the bridge. You feel what I'm saying? Onto Wells. That line for gas was long as shit. Niggas ran out of gas waiting for that motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, because if you pulled up like with your gas light on,
oh, it was a wrap.
yeah, because niggas was waiting for hours. I wasn't like, I was not gonna wait. I mean,
but Willie Wilson does. You know, my thing with Willie is he should just have somebody speak for him. That's all. Hey, just talk.
Right.
Because my man's, I know he's smart. I know he got good plans. I know he you know what I'm saying? But Chicago politics is...
The victor and not the criminal.
The criminal, not the victim. Water time, my
Side I take, nigga. Side I take.
On the tippy towel. You know what I'm saying?
Only real niggas know what we talking about right now.
Man.
Only real niggas know about Pootie Tang. Hey, you know what I was thinking about, Joe? Sidebar. Niggas mentioned Pootie Tang. You know who I feel like just did a Pootie Tang?
Who?
The nigga Lil Uzi Vert. This nigga dropped a song that he didn't really rap on, and it's a motherfucking smash hit. That's all. He don't really rap the whole fucking song, Joe. It's just the beat.
Wait, is that the song?
Yeah, when the nigga be doing
it. Damn for 2 minutes.
Right. Damn. And because I remember, Joe, because like everybody was talking about the song, so I went on YouTube. I looked that shit up, and I kept waiting for the nigga for the verse, and it's just like, and then the song just ended. I'm like, damn. Yeah. But that shit was still cold though.
Gee, the thing about it, like, I've noticed, like on the Chicago music, like we cultivate a lot.
Yeah,
we're very heavily in this culture. A lot of our styles that other cities do, that's our shit. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like around that time with like Lupe, Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the forefronts. Who is your favorite Chicago rapper? Who did you listen to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Chicago MC. You was like, you know what? I fucks with him.
Twista.
Also, I started it up right.
Yeah, Twista. You know, Twista is like, you know, just like amazing. What he does, like, it's superhuman. You know what I'm saying?
He still holds the record, right?
Yeah,
I think it's some like dude named T-Bone. he was in that movie with Cuba Gooding Jr., the gospel choir movie.
I've never seen that.
A nigga named T-Bone.
Yeah.
T-Bone.
Hey, man,
shout out to T-Bone.
Hey, we don't honor T-Bone.
He's a gospel rapper. He
raps
fast.
We don't honor T-Bone.
He raps fast as fuck.
Hey, but I think people try to reduce Twista to that, just a fast rapper. But like, if you listen to him, man, like the fact that his wordplay is so intricate. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so like the word, how many words he can fit. You know what I'm saying? In such a small period, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
it's still content.
Yeah,
like,
and exactly. And he not just
bars,
right. He not just rhyming like lyrical miracle like that. None of that shit. Not like twist to be spitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like he'll tell stories. He's a great storyteller.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was the song he had on that P Diddy joint?
Is this the end? That shit on No Way Out. Yeah, man. Like,
he wrote Diddy verse too.
You said what?
He wrote Diddy verse too.
I believe that.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, because Diddy was rapping kind of like, you know, on some psychodrama shit.
Diddy was trying to top Notorious Thugs with that one.
Yeah, that wasn't going.
He was like, yo,
that wasn't going to happen,
that
man.
was hard.
Okay, let me, you know, this is sidebar, right? Yeah. This is a rap question. Victory Lloyd Banks or Victory Biggie? Which one you playing first?
Biggie.
Yeah, dude. That's I don't feel like that was a fair question. Cause
Lloyd Banks, you got Busta Rhymes on there. We got the real
right, yeah, nigga.
Front to back.
Gee, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't get me wrong. I'm huge.
I mean, Lloyd Banks. There's no disrespect to Lloyd Banks, nigga, but this is fucking big and powerful.
I'm just saying, but you know.
I mean, you have your right to your opinion. I think that shit's trash. You know what I'm saying?
The bars on there was crazy.
Nah, Lloyd Banks went crazy, but compared to, come on, B. I think you reached.
I thought you was finna say Victory or like Hate Me Now.
Ooh.
Like
Now
that's
now
hard.
that
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that is a good. Now I think.
I'm actually.
I
Going
think I'm Hate Me Now.
on that.
Yeah, G.
You gonna go with Hate Me Now over Victory?
I think
Yeah.
I think the Hate Me Now, because if I'm not mistaken, which came out? Hate Me Now came out first, or was it Victory?
Nah.
Victory
Hey-
came out first. Yeah.
Victory.
No,
came
Victory
out
was
first.
98.
Yeah.
Or 99.
97.
Victory was 97.
Puff Daddy and the Family. Yeah.
Was that 97?
Yep. Yep. 97.
We gonna fact check that? Nah, I am was Hate Me
98.
Now. That was 98. That
Yeah.
was 98.
Yeah.
You right. No, you right.
Belly.
Either
Nas was that nigga.
oh with Belly,
Belly. Yeah, Belly
Oh, yeah,
dropped
Belly was-
98.
Belly
Yeah.
with DMX.
Yeah.
That nigga's a horrible actor.
R.I.P.
98 is one of the best years in rap.
98 was one of the best years of my life. I had a ball in 98. B. I had to like
98. I was 18.
Yeah, I was 16. And like just man, like that summer, bro, it was so much good music. So many good albums came out. I want to say that Big Pun came out in 98.
Yep.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? That Capital Punishment, I want to say I think came out. It was just a lot of good albums that came out between like 96 and 98. You know what I mean? Like I want to say that Nori came out. That the Niggas on the Run eating. I think that Cam.
That was my favorite album,
it-
G.
no,
That
I think-
NORE was my favorite shit. Body in the Trunk.
Yeah. Hell on Earth came out during that time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot of murder music.
Murder music.
That was
Oh.
It was just like 98 was just 98 was a hell of a year, man.
What about your favorite old school artist around that time?
My favorite old school artist?
Like around that time we was talking about.
How old school we talking? Like 98?
Yeah,
My-
I mean,
my
because that is
favorite-
old school now, nigga.
My
98.
favorite MC in 98 was probably Cannabis. I fucking used to love Cannabis.
Yeah,
Surprising.
before he came out with that album. I mean, Cannabis was destroying everybody, but he was on some guest spot type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like as a person that enjoys the art of rapping and writing, you know what I'm saying? Like Cannabis was just.
I'm not gonna lie, Cannabis did have bars, bro. He
on the battle
definitely
rap
had-
shit, he couldn't do an album.
Man,
though.
Cannabis was breaking down the Anunnaki in 98.
He was.
on the bars.
He
know what I'm
was.
saying? Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cannabis was going crazy.
LL Cool J killed that nigga career though.
Yeah, man.
LL
he
Cool
hated
J.
it.
I mean, it didn't help that because the album was trash too. So like, if he had came out with a decent album, it might have been different. But
I don't fuck with LL Cool J.
what's you got beef for LL nigga?
I got beef with LL.
Why?
Damn, what do you do?
Because
Like, what LL Cool J do to you?
I went to a concert.
Oh shit! He took your bitch.
He can have her. Nah,
No. What happened? I'm sorry.
went to the show. I'm thinking like LL Cool J, legendary, right? I'm bad. You know what I'm saying? Adidas suit. He come out. He do about 7 minutes, and then he just start doing the other shit. Nigga took his shirt off, started pouring water on his chest,
Hey,
started
man.
doing all the girl records.
Hey,
I
LL,
was mad as
his
fuck.
Research, he knows what sells.
Oh,
He
yeah.
ain't worry about your ass.
Hey,
boy.
nigga, this
He
nigga-
said 99% of his fans wear high heels. This is what they came to see. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
LL is dedicated to that. That's why I respect it.
Yeah, I was mad as fuck though. I was just sitting there like, some bullshit. I'm finna go to the bathroom. this,
You pulled out the chocolate syrup on y'all.
this nigga was licking his
That's
lips.
a bit much.
nigga humping the floor and shit.
Like, God damn,
Gee,
man.
this was the LL when he was in shape. He was humping the floor, like doing crazy.
this nigga
I'm
go
like,
through 2 cases of water in the show, nigga. Just
Yeah, how
steady
was the
opening
crowd,
bottles,
though?
pouring them on himself.
It was.
crowd
It was
going crazy?
The crowd was going crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He knows
hey,
what he doing, man.
but-
he been doing this. He been doing this since '86, man. He knows.
But that's I was just about to say like, but LL he did get on some other shit. You know he had to do what he had to do, man. LL was out here getting his check. You know what I'm saying? Like, but LL is a motherfucking legend. You
Yeah.
gonna talk about niggas rapping? LL done killed a bunch of motherfuckers, yo. Remember LL killed Cool Mo D.
Cool Mo D. That nigga had on. G. Look
hey,
up.
man, you
look.
gotta go back and listen again, cause Cool Mo D went in.
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
he
yeah.
did.
He had all the L words like
G.
lackluster, lyrical, lingo, like that. Cool Mo D went in. Yo.
Hey,
Don't front on Cool Mo D.
hey, Cool Mo D was that nigga though.
Hey, G. Do you remember the album cover or the video where that nigga had on the long black leather coat, all black, with the shades of the cowboy hat, and it was snowing.
Oh, the Wild
and that
Wild
nigga-
West, nigga.
Yeah,
The
Wild
Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I was like, where the snow come from, G? Where the snow
Right.
come from? You Wild Wild West. Where the snow come from?
Hey, don't disrespect the Wild Wild West. Niggas was playing that shit back then, B. Don't
Hey, that was my
disrespect-
shit. You know
That's
who?
a jam.
Yeah.
You know who I like? You remember not Tone Load, MC Breed.
MC Breed.
MC
Hold on,
R.I.P.
that's one
MC
of my
Breed.
top
Yeah.
5 songs ever
Which
made. in
which
rap.
one?
Him and
Tupac?
Pop.
No, I gotta get mine.
I gotta get mine.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can play that whenever.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
a that's a
Like,
classic
that's my
song.
shit.
Classic. Got my mind on my money.
See, this is
money
what
on my
happens
mind.
when you
Yeah.
when you talk about when you have conversations with people in the room that know about music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
We can break
hip-hop
down
shit, though.
different eras, different styles, different formats. We was just listening to motherfucker the No Limit Soldier dude,
Are you talking about Young Breed? Young Bleed.
Young Bleed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I love about our culture. You know, feel what I'm saying? Like when it comes to hip hop music and the style and everything like that.
I do want to ask you, man,
Mm-hmm.
as an artist yourself, right? So there are a lot of like, depending on what age group, because everybody, the music you came up with is music you romanticize, right?
Mm-hmm.
There will never be another album to me better than Only Built for Cuban Links, right?
Word.
Now other people that didn't, but I was 12 years old. That was really kind of like my introduction for real to hip hop. Like I was listening and shit, but once that shit came out, like it changed my whole. I ain't want to hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Wu-Tang has a superhero perception with me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I was like 8. when
Right.
that fucking shit hit. Like, and it was with Kung Fu and shit. And I was, yeah, this is it. This is it right here.
Woo,
You know what I'm saying?
say.
But different people from different ages have different perspectives on what's the golden era of hip hop. Like what's for you personally? Because I know what my best years is in terms of albums. But for you personally, like what's your golden era? Like between what years, what age do you think? Do you feel like the best shit came out?
I'm literally 98. We were just talking about it.
Mm.
Yeah, 98, man. Niggas was rapping. Like,
Oh yeah.
And
Niggas-
everybody
niggas
was on
have
everybody's
not-
shit.
niggas have not surpassed that either. It's more so digressed since then.
It was a bunch of collabs. Because remember John Blaze?
Yeah,
That shit came out in 98. I want to say DJ Clue dropped the album.
yeah.
During
I
that
would
time,
say,
everybody
like,
was on everybody. You had the Four Horsemen. Remember that shit? It was
yeah,
fucking
Corrupt was out here rapping his ass
on everybody
off.
on everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying?
In '98.
DMX. DMX was out here rapping his ass
G.
off.
In '98.
Eminem just came in the bitch, started rapping his ass
Bro.
off.
DMX
Fucking
did drop, and that was in '99. He dropped 2 albums.
Twister came
in
out in
1 year.
'97. He out here rapping his ass
Yeah.
in '98.
Dude, in '98.
Busta Rhymes was Extinction Level Event. That shit dropped around then.
Outkast, Aquemini.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Juvenile,
niggas was
400
rapping.
Degrees.
Like every
400
album that was coming out, niggas was rapping.
And 400 Degrees.
400 Degrees was a fucking album.
Juvie was rapping and we was hating then.
Yeah.
We was like, this ain't good, but that nigga was rapping.
No,
You know
remember?
what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what? Because we heard it was on a mixtape. I forgot what mixtape it was. Remember, June had it.
Yeah.
And we heard the Hot Boys before 400 Degrees.
Yep. We
They
heard
had this song
Get
called
Your
Get Your
Shine
Shine On.
Get Your Shine
Right.
On.
It was motherfucking- it was- It was
It
Lil Wayne, BG, Juvenile, and it wasn't. The return wasn't on.
Mia X was out here rapping.
Mia X.
Fucking-
Remember,
yeah.
No Limit used to have the posse songs on everybody album because No Limit was dropping the album every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For a minute.
it was.
I think that was in '98 too. I think that was right 98, 99. No Limit was had because remember they always had the ad in the source and shit with all the albums that was coming out. Them niggas was dropping albums every 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure that was right around 98, 99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
It's-
98 had a lot of good music.
it's
Cool G
hard-
Rap, Public Enemy, He Got Game, RZA, Bobby Digital,
Bobby
See Murder.
Digital.
Can I Bust? Silk
Hey.
the Shocker, Charger to the Game, AZ, Pieces of a Man. AZ, bro. AZ to me
Hold on, he
is one
threw
of the.
Silk the Shocker in there though. He was like,
Yeah,
Silk
yeah.
the Shocker drop, boy.
Yeah.
That boy.
That
Silk
Charger to the
Shocker
Game.
drop.
I had to
but
catch
that is a
myself.
classic.
That
album.
is a
It is a
classic
classic.
album,
He
though. That's the
ain't-
thing, niggas.
He might be off beat, but that whole the album a classic.
Hey.
Let Me Hit It.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
yeah. Silk was going crazy.
I mean, and that was during that time. But you know who was responsible for that more than anybody? I feel like during that time that I don't think they ever really get their shine. I would like to see a documentary done on this group, motherfucking Beats by the Pound.
Beats
by the pound, bro. That shit that they was putting out for No Limit, for P and all them, man. I'm talking about album after album. Even that's when Snoop joined.
Yeah.
Remember, Snoop had his most commercial success on motherfucking No Limit, not on Death Row. He only had like 2 albums on Death Row. This nigga dropped like 3 or 4 on No Limit.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? That fuck them other niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's a Snoop song. Niggas always think that's a C Murder song. Nigga, no, that's on Snoop album. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Snoop is that nigga though.
But that was all Beats by the Pound. Them and the motherfucking Bomb Squad. I feel like
Bomb Squad is cold as fuck too.
Bomb Squad changed the way niggas when niggas was really sampling. Bomb Squad changed the way people sample.
Shit now though, that's expensive as fuck.
Yeah, to all the shit that they was doing.
Bomb
Yeah,
Squad expensive as fuck. You lose all that money. They put James Brown right here, Roy Ayers right here, Guns N' Roses right here. Like nah.
But they were layering those drum loops though, and creating these crazy huge sounds, man, from that shit. And like they especially when they did. Because it was one thing when they was doing Public Enemy. But when Bomb Squad started fucking with Q, that shit took hip hop to another level. And that's the type of shit I feel like those are the type of moments in hip hop that people don't really talk about. Yeah. Because you don't really hear people talk about motherfucking the Bomb Squad for real. You hear like
motherfuckers is sleep on the Bomb Squad.
Yeah, I mean you hear
you gotta put some more respect on their name as producer.
Absolutely. Like
but the early super producers then is I don't know. Like Marley Marl ain't talked about enough really either. Like
Marley Marl does have some jokes.
And I feel like it was all progressions, right? Because it was like at that point hip hop was still so new, right? I mean, you just got people starting when you fuck with the SP1200s, man, and getting those sounds on it. You got the early days of the MPC, right? Yeah. And then when they first started really, I mean, so hip hop was always about drum loops, because that's all it was like running the break beat. Like the parts with no words. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of hip hop, that's what it was, running the break beat. And niggas just dancing. That's what break dancing was, dancing over the break. Yeah. So hip hop has never not been about sampling, right? But it's the evolution of how niggas did it. Like how they would use the samples. Like you talk about with the Bomb Squad, they layering the drums. Yeah. You could talk about how nigga Q-Tip, he changed the way people sample. Yeah. Right? Talk about Dilla. Dilla created like his drums is almost like on a different time. Like he changed the way people program their drums for real.
Nah,
you know
Q-Tip is that nigga on the production side. Yeah. The infamous Mobb Deep.
Havoc.
Q-Tip did that shit.
Yeah,
Forget, like
Havoc did some of that, but Q-Tip he did because he did shit on Illmatic. Mm-hmm. He did One Love.
Oh, yep.
I want to say, did he do anything else on One Love? I mean, on Illmatic? I know he did One Love.
He just did One Love.
He just did One Love? That's it?
I don't know. But I know he did some, I mean, but Q-Tip and like, you know.
But Nas had all the super producers.
He had Pete Rock.
His first album, he had everybody.
It was Pete Rock, Premier, Q-Tip, and Large Professor. You know what I'm saying? Those are, and you talk about like 4 legendary producers, man. It was like, but Nas, I feel like he deserved that shit though. I feel like Nas is still my favorite rapper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the loudest 16s in history. Was that Live at the Barbecue? Motherfuckers heard that and it was like, who the fuck is that?
Nas changed the way niggas rap.
Hey, and your music has one thing I like about your production on that side was that your shit knock.
Yeah, man.
Like your shit knock. Like I was listening today and I got a Honda Accord. Mm-hmm. That shit was like, doof. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Did I got sounds in this bitch? What happened? That shit is just, but it brings me back to that box Chevy, Chicago. Circle, Washington Park, Lakefront type vibe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Who do you mess with from? Is the person that does the production? Is it from Chicago or?
Bruce, he does a lot of my production.
Okay. You should have been in this.
I work with a lot of motherfuckers, like everybody over the city. My nigga Snapback, fucking my nigga Jesus Piece makes a lot of beats too.
Yeah.
My nigga Maverick Jawan. Man, yeah. I work with a lot of producers, bro. Like I stay building. But I pick the shit with the knock. Yeah. Like, I'm like,
that shit knock.
Yeah.
If I had,
like, I love my boom bap, but I'm still from Chicago.
So
niggas
love that 12.
Had to put 2 12s. Fosgate. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely have an ear Like, and you got a style, man. You got a lane, like kind of like this pretty all your own, which I feel is pretty dope. A lot of people, you know, you feel like people are trying to follow a gimmick or follow a, like, you know what I'm saying, but you stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, we fuck with that for sure.
Yeah.
Chicago over everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I want to ask you, man, because you talk about working with people like all over, man. Chicago, people like to talk about, especially when it comes to the entertainment industry, that Chicago kind of like is its own worst enemy. People don't want to work together. It's not a spirit of cooperation. I don't feel like it's as bad as people say. I feel like it's a lot of bullshit everywhere, and I feel like, I don't know, I think Chicago gets a bad rap. But you being an artist out here, man, being and moving in the spirit of cooperation, man, how do you feel like that? Do you feel like that's reciprocated in the city? Or do you feel like you find a lot of obstacles?
It's not a lot of obstacles. It's just it lacks a few resources. That's all. But I don't think it's like any more hate than anywhere else. But there are some resources missing.
So when you say resources, what you mean?
Just like there's connectors that are not present or are not making themselves present.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within Chicago, within the scene.
Okay.
But like, you know, like artists are working together, but people don't understand the business. Like the business people are not so much so present as the artists are present.
I got you.
Bunch of artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even me, like I've become a business person from trial and error.
Okay.
As an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like, oh damn, look. Oh, this, that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no rabbi or nothing. Like you had to bump your head. Shit out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you are figuring this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I did is like niggas that was younger than me or whatever, they doing shit. They seem serious. Like, remember I met Chance and them. Like, I was whatever I knew, I told them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you talk to that nigga and that nigga and that.
Yeah.
Then do this like that. Or, you know what I'm saying?
It's always a small circle that look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like a secret society. All we ask is trust.
Yeah.
For real.
I don't know. I feel like with the Shy, man, there's been a lot of music. We're not always like credited with our influence to the culture.
Yeah, we're definitely not.
Yeah. We even talk about like we were talking about earlier, we mentioned psychodrama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were talking about how Diddy was rapping on the Is This the End?
Yeah.
Everybody was taking that style during that time, and nobody ever gave Chicago credit for it, man. Like wasn't nobody out here
and we did it the best.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think low key, this is one of those instances where I kind of think Chicago on some bullshit. Cause Bone came out. Like when did Bone come out? Like for real, like.
So that was like 95.
Yeah.
Was that? Well,
and I don't think Chicago got it from Bone either, though. Like
you think it just happened at the same?
But
honestly, but I feel like
it was like horrorcore was happening. Like everybody has skulls and shit on their shit. And everybody's fucking like demonized as 3-6 is coming out of Memphis with whatever they doing too.
95.
Which kind of sound like it.
1995.
Detroit niggas was kind of rapping like Tech 9 was over here.
Tech 9.
Kansas. Like I can't just say we own a certain. We have the best nigga that ever did that type of shit here.
Yeah,
Twista.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because then even what Twista was doing before that wasn't that. Like Twista was doing some like Fushnikins type.
Yeah, he was.
When he was still tongue twisted.
That horrorcore murder, stupid. Like I gotta really give that to Bone. Like Bone exploded that. Whatever, like skulls, murder.
Yeah.
So
there was that East 99.
Yeah, the way the basses was crazy.
Yeah, they was like
DJ Unique. That nigga was making some shit. Cause
I think that was
Eternal
DJ
99
Unique.
was the shit.
I mean, that was a classic album.
Yeah,
and they really only had. But so you that's a good argument. You can say that. I feel like while they were similar, their styles are very different because. When you talk about Bone Thugs and Harmony, I mean, you really got to think about niggas didn't really feel like Bone was singing. But they were singing. They were harmonizing, nigga. That's what
Bone is nowhere near as intricate as no Twista.
No, absolutely not.
Bone and like Do or Die is a little bit more intricate than Crucial is more intricate.
Yeah, psychodrama. You know what I'm saying?
Like as far as like
like the actual lyric, because we rapping fast, but you still understanding everything we fucking saying.
Yeah, but
like
Crazy used to get down on like Crazy could go,
Yeah.
Busy could go, Wishbone couldn't go.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Lazy a little bit.
Yeah, I can see your point because Bone came out in '95, and Adrenaline Rush came out in '97, June 24th.
Yeah, but Psychodrama was out before then, though.
Yeah, Psychodrama was out.
Yeah,
you know who don't
But
get
it
credit?
really don't matter. I kill a motherfucker in broad daylight.
That fucking
Head
magic.
on a platter. Yeah,
all that shit.
Remember that song "Walk with Me"?
Yeah.
Yeah, D.A. Smart.
Yeah, D.A.
Smart.
Smart. Whatever happened to the guys that
Dude,
used to
we
be
was
in the
so-
orange T-shirts?
We were so geeked in Riverdale when he said Riverdale because we didn't even think he was gonna say it. We was listening to D.A. Smart. Dude, he was like, all the way to Ardale to Riverdale. And it was like, oh, he said Riverdale. Oh yeah, what?
Shout out to
Niggas
D.A.
ain't
Smart.
forgot about us.
Yeah.
Niggas showing Riverdale some love.
For all the listeners out there, D.A. Smart, look up D.A. Smart. He was an artist from Chicago. He had a song called "Walk with Me," where he talked about going to different neighborhoods and what gang is in what neighborhood and what you should do and what you should not do. Look that shit up before you ever come to Chicago.
Well, now those same rules don't apply now.
Urban legend when niggas was like, he died for telling all the sets.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, who? D.A. Smart ain't dead.
Yeah, niggas ain't cute.
But niggas
Right.
niggas used to come with all types of shit. Did y'all believe in Homie the Clown?
Oh, with the
Did y'all
nigga,
hear about-
yeah.
In the white van?
I don't think that shit happened.
That shit was real.
Man, when?
I ain't never see that nigga.
My nigga said in the background, he said that nigga real.
Shoe Smith, nigga was outside in the yellow van.
Oh
Outside
shit.
the Shoe Smith one day, we seen him.
Oh,
You seen him?
shit.
You said he had the clown mask on?
That nigga had a hole. It wasn't no
Man.
mask. That nigga was dressed just like a motherfucking clown.
I heard niggas would be like, he'll ask you how old you are and then shoot you that many times. I'm like, for real? That's how you getting down?
It was the horror stories.
Oh man. Yeah.
The horror stories of Chatham.
Yeah,
we
that
had a
was
fake
early
kidnapper.
90s. Yeah, that was early 90s, man. That was
Oh,
early. Like,
my
I was
God.
yeah, because I think I was at Dixon, man, at that time. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Every time I saw a white van, I ran.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Like this nigga just delivering meat.
This was before cell phones, man. Hey, we was out raw dogging life, man.
We were. We
Yeah.
were.
Like, my kid got a cell phone. I could just call it, hey, nigga, I was just outside. My mama had no idea
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
where the fuck I was.
You could just be. We was outside
gee.
all over the place,
Yeah.
and you just had to trust.
Gee,
You know what I'm saying?
I literally grew up where before cell phones existed. You feel what I'm saying? Like we didn't know if I kept calling Rell, because I've been knowing Rell since I was 14. He
Yeah, I
was
like,
12.
I was like 12, 11 years old. Yeah.
And
Long time.
right,
Long time.
this was like house phones.
Hey, let me get some yak.
Yeah, can I have
Yeah.
some? Yeah, bring
some-
some of that yak over here.
the Hennessy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to our studio audience, man. My man Leroy in here.
Thank you, sir.
The cups are over there in the cabinet right there. Yep. Hey man, you know this is easily a fitted podcast, man. We comfortable in here.
Yeah. So also, I want to get your opinion on some popular culture shit, man. There's a bit of a I guess what they would call a kerfuffle on the internet lately about ASAP Rocky
Oh yeah.
and Rihanna.
What about ASAP?
Oh, you didn't see that shit?
You ain't see the picture.
Oh man, I forgot to send it to you, bro.
You ain't see the picture. So Rihanna has a story in, I think it's Vogue.
Are you talking about where she holding his hand?
She holding his hand,
Yeah.
ASAP holding the
yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
and niggas and people are basically saying that this is emasculating.
I will say,
A$AP
I
Rocky.
will say this, like, I don't be trying to be on no hotep shit, but they don't be lying, but it be like, all right, come on, man. Like,
It'd be a reach.
like
Yeah.
yes, because like, what's the other shit? The Jonathan Major shit. That shit look kind of fruity too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about the?
Yeah, like this is somewhat of that, but it doesn't offend me or anything.
So
you know what I mean?
No, I've seen it before.
But yeah.
So it goes. So I see your point, and that is facts. It ain't all lies. Some of that shit is true. Some of that shit is a definite thing. You know what I'm saying? Social engineering is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they always they working all the time.
all the time. All the
They
time.
always doing something.
But sometimes motherfuckers reach. You know what I'm saying? And that Right there, they talk about his hand just happened to, so they were holding hands.
Niggas finding triangles.
Right,
in the picture.
right.
They like, if you see right here,
No,
He's part of the Illuminati.
It was. I learned a new term. I didn't even know this was a thing. They said because his hand was blocking his crotch, they said he was cock shaming.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Niggas said
God.
cock shaming. I ain't never heard of that. I didn't know that was a term. You know what I'm saying? But who came up with that shit?
You know what though? See, now you got my conspiracy mind working.
Go ahead, man. Spit it out.
Go
ahead.
The masonry, they have the cloth that goes over the loins and shit, and it's a covering, and that could be some illuminated type shit going on. If you want to go there, like, if I'm smoking a blunt with the right motherfucker, we can go there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what, man? Quick sidebar before we come back to this, man. We were talking about favorite MCs, and during that period of time, you talking about '98. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite MCs is Prodigy.
Yes.
Prodigy, you know what I'm saying, especially during that time between
HNIC.
the infamous,
Man.
between, I think that came out in '99.
That nigga said, I throw a TV at you, crazy. Nigga say,
Fucking with me,
TV
you crazy. Right. You want to talk about niggas rapping off beat?
Yeah.
P used to do that shit.
I actually didn't really appreciate it. Like, Prodigy was somebody I came back and appreciated more as an adult.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was more like structurally sound than what Prodigy was doing. So it was kind of bothering me a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. Because he was a little all over the place with his flow.
Prodigy is a life nigga. Like, when you've lived life and you listen to Prodigy,
you go back to listen to Prodigy. You take
nigga, what you know about?
It's the
pain.
HNIC.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I know now.
But you said something about the Illuminated, right? Mm-hmm. He was talking. So his last album, he was real big into that shit.
Them people got Prodigy, man, real shit.
So because he was talking, because the type of interviews and the stuff that he was talking about was like really kind of like, and the way he died was really fucking mysterious. Yo.
Yeah,
like, he choked on eggs in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you choke on some eggs, B? Like, I don't know. It just, but you never know what people are doing, right? And so when you talk about like a publication as big as Vogue, you know, and the machine that's behind that. Yeah, sometimes they may be trying to influence the way people are thinking, the way people are relating.
What was that Balenciaga shit? That shit was weird.
And now that was
weird as fuck.
They didn't have the documents.
Right?
Why did you just do that?
It was so. Yeah, that was.
Let's put some babies in some whips. Like, who the fuck? Who was in that motherfucker?
Who thought that?
Well, see, that's the
He
thing.
was like,
he need to be investigated.
let's put babies in whips.
But see, that's the thing. It couldn't have just been. It couldn't have just been one person. This had to go through a whole team of motherfuckers.
Yeah, which makes it even worse.
Several teams of people. Several people looked at this shit and said, "Yeah, we about to put this shit out to the world." You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't just one motherfucker. It wasn't like in Boomerang when the nigga just let dude have the whole when he did the Strong J commercial and he just told him do whatever you wanted.
Do whatever you want, man.
Do whatever you wanted. Nah, it ain't just that. It wasn't just one nigga doing it. You know what I'm saying? That was that shit. It wasn't just one nigga doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a whole team of people that decided we gonna make kids into like dominatrixes and shit. It was
it was so weird.
The world done got weird. But in terms of this, I think this is another way in which the world has gotten weird. Because sometimes people be like, I don't know, it's like something be going on within them, man. They just be having them really fucking reaching. Because the thing is, they're talking about he's in the background, but the fucking article is about her.
Exactly.
He is where he is supposed to be in regards to that article.
In this situation. And that's the thing. People.
But this is the thing about I'm just going back to conspiracy nigga right now, is when you're just walking in the supermarket and the magazine is just sitting somewhere and you look at it out the corner of your eye, that's the type of shit that they really be talking about.
I get
it's just like, nigga submissive to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they
and now that shit's in your subconscious.
Subliminal
right.
Shit, you know what I'm
saying? That shit's going to creep in your subconscious, and if you see it enough times, you're going to want to put a dress on.
And then you got to know this, like, scientists are everywhere, nigga.
Oh, absolutely.
And they've been looking at behavior for 2 million years.
And you know what?
So they know what the fuck they be doing when they ever the fuck they doing something.
I used to I was an audio engineer in the former life, right? and I was interned this post production studio. It's closed now, but it was on 444 North Michigan in that building, right? And we were doing an ad for Allstate.
That's the nigga cheated on Whitney Houston.
Right, the nigga did. I remember it was y'all remember Major League nigga Serrano?
Yeah, Serrano.
Yeah. That's what I always think of. And I think his name Dennis Haysbert or some shit. The Allstate guy. I think that's his name. The Allstate nigga. Yeah. He'll always be Pedro Serrano to me. You remember Major League?
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah, he had a bald head.
Had a bald head, nigga. Pedro Serrano.
Damn.
But Pedro don't like this.
Right, but it was one in there. He was one, but there was like when they say like the information at the end of the commercial.
Yeah.
So we were recording that, right? And it was a group of people in there, and they must have had like 50,000 fucking takes, right? And they dissecting like how the person says every fucking syllable, like they make them say it so many different ways, like the inflection on the voice at what point, like because it's all backed by data that they use,
right? Studying
fucking focus human groups. Behavior. Yeah. Like when niggas is getting 300,000 focus groups, like I be doing sometimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a part of the experiment, and they use it, and they've been studying human behavior. So you think they're just using that to sell motherfuckers chips and cookies and shit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They definitely use it. They definitely use it for other things. But I'm just saying it's not always that though. And it's some people that can't. It's almost like it always has to be something. It always has to be that. It can't. Like they can't look at each situation and just judge it for that situation alone. It always has to be a part of some larger, like, scheme.
But it is. Like, this is the thing. Like, they're not wrong, but they're annoying. Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't really be wrong. It's just like, man, shut up, man. I feel like thinking about that right. Like I don't think, it's just like, you having a sunny day, and then there's somebody like, a baby died down the street. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
gee,
why you have to tell
that shit?
Look, bro. Look.
Just happened.
I got a story for you.
Right now, man.
I got a story for you.
Yeah. It's not about a baby dying, is it?
No.
Okay.
I'm at work, right? I'm at work at AT&T, and me and this dude's just start having a conversation about shit. I'm upgrading his phone. This nigga, this story relates to what we're talking about.
Okay.
Because I know people like, he's going way off. No, but he's sitting there, and we were talking about the crazy shit, and he was like, yo, the Earth population was 8 billion people like 2 months ago. Like they was like, the planet Earth has reached 8 billion people.
Yeah.
And he was like, how long do you think planet Earth can withstand the population? You got to think about 8 billion people. What's it going to look like in 10 years? What's it going to look like in 20 years? What are our natural resources going to look like? Because you have so many people. Dude, there's a baby being born every 5 to 10 minutes, damn near every fucking day in the world. Yeah. And I was just like, bro, I'm just upgrading your phone. Like, where do we get off on this tangent conversation about life?
Bill Gates?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Thanos?
This nigga was trying to come in.
Right.
I was just like, yo.
Get it down.
Right.
I was
to
like,
1 million.
Yeah.
I was like,
we have to kill a lot of people.
7 billion exactly.
Right.
I'm just sitting there looking at you like, so how much storage you want for your phone? 128, 256? Like, he just went on this deep.
Hey, you gotta be afraid of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just sitting here at fucking T-Mobile.
After that, the transaction.
Are you talking about this shit? Yeah,
G,
like, bro, like this.
After that, the transaction was very quick. I need you
and
to
this nigga has access to our data.
right.
Oh no, man. No.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad I left T-Mobile.
You should have called the police. Yeah. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta call the FBI on that nigga or something, man.
So
are y'all gonna vote?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna vote yes, definitely.
For the criminal, not the victim. That's what I'm voting for.
Willie motherfucking Wilson.
I don't know who I'm gonna vote for, man. I'm undecided.
Make your mind up, man.
I got like 10 days. I got like 10 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them out and just see what pops out. Like, I really like, and we was talking about this early off camera. I really like Jamal Green and Cam Buckner because both of them had very good points. And when they asked them, and one thing I hate about politicians is that they always just give you the answer that everybody want to hear. Like we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
But Jamal and Cam was sitting there like, and even Willie Wilson, he was like, no, you need to do this first. Even though Willie Wilson, his speech, but what he was saying was true. Like, you have to invest into the kids because that's the root of the problem. Cam Buckner said the highest carjacking dude was 11 years old. He had 23 carjackings under his belt at 11.
I think, okay.
That's
You know what?
crazy, bro.
I just wanna say
11?
this, though.
What was you doing at 11?
I would be very upset if I got carjacked by a 11-year-old. Like, I would just be like, I would never know that happened to me. I would never tell that. I'd be like,
Never. I'm like, he was 6'5", 400 pounds.
niggas would be like, what happened to your car? Don't worry about it.
Right. I just lost that shit,
Don't
Joe.
worry about it. No, I heard 11-year-old got your ass, boy. You was like, no, God, no.
Nah, I don't think. I mean, people always want to say like the kids are the source of the problem, man. You know, and yeah, if there were more programs and stuff like that for kids, I think there are a lot. But obviously, it could be more. There could be more resources. Obviously,
It was way more back in the day.
But
we
You know what? More than programs, we need more daddies.
And yeah, and
motherfucker, hold on, G. Just motherfucking.
hey, we need.
I'm a dad. I got a 16-year-old in there, and I got a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
But we need jobs for them daddies too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
it's a
need
struggle.
places. We need a way for daddy to make a living wage, right?
Yeah.
And all we're seeing, especially now, like it wasn't that long ago. I forgot where it was. They just the first completely unmanned McDonald's.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's going to continue, right?
yeah, that's going to get bigger and bigger.
You got to talk about the autonomous vehicles.
You
Right.
was just talking about Vallis stop the trades in the
Yeah,
school.
exactly.
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was structured.
And Andrew
That's that conspiracy shit right there.
and
Like,
Andrew
you know
Yang,
what I'm saying?
my guy, the Chinese dude that was running for fucking president. He said this
I kind of did like him. I did
7 years ago. He was like, bro, these restaurants are going to be taken over by fucking robots. So there's going to be no jobs for these people to work at McDonald's because they're going to be, you go in, you type in your order, and somebody hand it to you. You're going from a 16 crew to a 3-person crew. That what the other 13 people going
robots
to
not
do?
replacing plumbers no time soon.
No,
No, they're not.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Carpentry,
They're not
and that's what we
replacing
talk about the trades.
Yeah.
Because in high school with the trades, you know carpentry, you know auto mechanics.
And
That's
you,
something
and you can
that's
come.
never going to go.
And you come straight out of high school and
But
get a
you
job.
know where this book comes from? Because
What's
they
that?
did this shit before. They did shit like 100 years ago.
What's that?
That's when they brought all the immigrants to America after slavery. Black people started getting rich because there's only people
After
that-
Reconstruction.
They was
In
only people
Reconstruction.
that knew trade.
People don't talk about
So the
Reconstruction.
white
yet.
people was like, I need somebody to build a house. God damn it, only niggers know how to build a house. So bow, the fucking money. They looking, they like, these niggas getting rich off us. Like, we can't do shit.
Yeah.
Bring some Irish motherfuckers here so they can build houses and shit. Bring some Italian motherfuckers here
Polish.
so they can build houses.
Gee, I was on 87th and Dan Ryan. I was dropping somebody off at the theater up there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was so many Russians, Polish, and Mexicans out there with their vans and trucks at Home Depot with cards and signs like, yo, we do kitchen remodeling. Please hire us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, real talk,
it's
we need to get
crazy.
these niggas hammers. Take the switches and get these niggas hammers.
And
You
Willie
know what I'm
Wilson,
saying?
Willie
Yeah,
Wilson
real
said
shit.
that, and Jamal Green said that.
I mean,
You know what I mean? That's what we need to do with
I don't
some
know,
of these shorties.
man. Like, I think.
Because you can have a program, but you still need the daddies.
But
you know
yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
daddies-
it's
and-
important, man.
The daddies
So like,
is
if the
very
kid,
important.
like, there's no way the shorty is out there 11 years old, carjacking motherfuckers.
Yeah, my
if,
son,
he
got-
got,
my
if,
son
his, if his people
my
take
son
care.
is 14. I'll catch his ass. I'll give him that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nigga,
You
if I was
you
out
gonna
here-
get the foo fops.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
My
know
daddy
what
would.
I'm
Flu flop.
Yeah.
My daddy would have
Bing,
killed
bing,
me.
bing, bing, bing,
If
bing.
motherfucker, if I got caught up with some shit like that at 11 years old, nigga, they wouldn't let me back out the house for 2 motherfucking years.
Gee, I remember
You know
my
what I'm saying?
father came to my high school, came in my lunchroom. I was at lunch, chilling, talking to a baddie. Larnell Brown, can you please come to the front of the lunchroom? I'm
damn.
like,
Ooh.
fuck that. I'm not going to the front of the
Ooh.
lunchroom. I saw that cowboy hat long way. I'm like, nah.
No, I still,
Gee,
I
like,
still
yeah,
got
that is good.
PTSD from my dad's keys jingling. Like, I just remember shit like my mama just be like, you know, beat your ass when you get home. And then I just hear the keys. I'm like, fuck. Oh, shit. Damn, keys. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
He just got home from work. He got to hit his shit. Now he mad as fuck.
Right. That kept
Right.
me out a lot of shit, though.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
Look,
that's what I'm saying.
Look, when I was a kid, I know we're getting sidebar, but this is a great conversation. But When I was a kid, I remember I wanted my dad to buy me some damaged jeans. Back in the day, damage was the shit.
Yeah, damaged and used.
So we
I
went
met the dude that made damage before.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go back to that. But we in the store, and I'm like, damaged jeans, Dad, I want those. He like, they $50. I'm not buying you those jeans. They're $50. So I was like, man, they damaged jeans. This is what's happening, fam.
Right.
They damaged and used. That's the style. He like, nah. I went home. That nigga took me into the garage and showed me a rake, lawnmower, and shovel. And he was like, we live in Chatham. There's a lot of old people that can't do these three things.
Go get your shit.
You need to get your money, get out there at 13, and that's what you do. Every Saturday, I had 7 lines to cut from the age of 13 till I was damn near 17, 18 years old. Every Saturday.
You like having things.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still stealing from Marshall Fields.
Yeah. I mean, you like having things. You know what I'm saying? You know how that works.
But I look at it like this because, like me, I got a 16-year-old. So, like, it's very important for dads to be around. And with me, with dads not being, equipped with everything that a woman is equipped with, like financially, a lot of that shit comes on us. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy as hell my son is here living with me now because he wasn't living with me before then. I'll give him advice. I'll see him, maybe twice a month, something like that. But now I have him. So, like, having a 16-year-old and seeing what the state is now, we need a good mayor to come in and regulate this type of situation.
And I think we kind of, that's a heavy job for one person. Like, one mayor ain't gonna come in and change all the shit. Like, I mean, you talking about years of disinvestment and economic disenfranchisement.
A lot of politics is like, it's common sense, low key, but they don't allow you to do it because somebody eating some kind of way off of that. So you gotta tiptoe around. But it's be common sense. Like, you could just start doing stuff, but then you'll be like JFK. You know what I'm saying? Like, JFK was just like, what is this? This money system looks stupid. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
We don't even need the CIA anymore.
Right.
We get rid of them. He just started doing shit like that.
And now your brains is on the back of the money.
But it's common sense. But, you gotta be in the...
And that's the unfortunate part, because people forget about, like, how many people just were assassinated, like, in the 60s, 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Major people.
Like, and you think
but
about,
the people gotta have these people's back too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's the main thing. Like, yeah, somebody might step out here, but nigga, what you gonna do?
Yeah,
You gonna help me fight these motherfuckers when I say this shit?
Yeah.
Are you gonna help me fight these motherfuckers?
Hey, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Or you just gonna tweet a hashtag after they kill me?
right?
And shit,
Yeah,
you know
you know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like, so.
Our last interview with Scoop, he was saying that, like, you have to be ready to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a part where we really got into a deep conversation about, the NFL, NBA type stuff. And he was like, bro, like, power is everything. Soon as that group feels that the power is being snatched from them, they're not finna, you feel what I'm saying? So you gotta
transitions of power are
Yeah.
very rarely peaceful, right?
Yeah.
But
at the same time, they low key hoes. Like, they like low key hoes. Like, nobody, we just ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as black people, we ain't really just.
We jump at Bill.
Give
He
me
finna
this shit, bitch.
We finna jump at Bill. He finna drop his
they some
suitcase.
hoes, bro.
Shit.
Like, they going, bro. They going.
so
We saw what all they really do now. They like go on Twitter and go, nah. And it's like, that's it. That's all they be doing. Man,
Nigga,
fuck these niggas,
I'm gonna see you in these streets.
So
Hey.
I feel like a lot of it is simple, like you said, and people underestimate just how simple it is, right? I do feel like it's also not as easy as people would make it seem either, right? Especially when you talk about, man, this is years and years of social engineering, and people are accustomed to doing things a certain way. They're accustomed to things being a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, after oppression for so long, it becomes normal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It no longer seems like it's oppression at times. It's just like, this is just the way life is. Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like there's a lot that can be said about complacency and lack of accountability when it comes to a lot of us as well.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of that goes back to our politicians. A lot of our politicians, we talk about like being behind people. That a part of that is also holding those people accountable, right? If we do put you in power, if we do vote for you, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do the shit you said you was going to do, or we're going to get you up out of there and we're going to put somebody else in there that will, right? I mean, you got so many people like,
you know what though? Like, all of that you just said too, that's a fucking job.
It is. It is.
Following politicians is a job in
it is.
itself. Like,
it is.
You literally got to be like, hold on, did he do what he said he was
Oh, you gotta be dedicated to that shit. Especially in a place like Chicago.
Yeah,
with so much fucking red tape.
Gee. I spent many nights doing that shit.
But then that's because they bought off the motherfuckers that's supposed to tell us, which is the media. Because they supposed to be telling us these motherfuckers
so those
not doing their job, but they're not telling us that, so we don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And man,
it's another reason why I feel like what this space is and what we do. I talk about this all the time with podcasting because
independent media is the fucking that's the revolution.
And I feel like people they kind of play with it a little bit because now because people, it's a lot of ratchet shit on the internet. That's most
a lot of
the nigga net.
Yeah. Reality TV done fucked up everything, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying, the way niggas want to live. Like, I feel like the whole ecosystem, man. Even though I used to fuck with the real world, but once you started getting into like the Real Housewives and like Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop and all that shit, it was just all downhill from there.
It's all entertainment.
Yeah.
It's all entertainment.
But I digress, man.
What about Blueface and Chrisean?
You know, I've been meaning to talk about this.
That's my favorite couple.
Hey, look.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll come back. Just go ahead.
I'm gonna say this.
You said it's your favorite couple?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Gee.
It's beautiful love. Beautiful
These motherfuckers is so fucking wild. Hey, Blueface and his girl, I can't even pronounce her name because she's just wild as fuck.
Chrisean. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Look, I gotta give a shout out, like, cause I'm a Chris Brown fan, right? Chris Brown put on.
You like all the problematic people. Like, I love Kells and Chris Brown. Let me play a little Ike Turner today.
You gonna sing the song how I say it, baby.
This nigga be sitting there listening to R. Kelly while watching the Jeffrey Dahmer, you know what I'm saying? Reading the O.J. Simpson book and shit.
But
he's a good author.
He would just say if he would have done it. He didn't say he did do it. He said if he would have done it.
No, but I was tripping off because Chris Brown said recently, he put a tweet out because, you know, he's been knocked off all the award shows and shit like that because of shit that he did when he was 17.
That's bullshit.
And he put out a Twitter, like, he put a message out. He was like, I've been blackballed from everything since I was 17, since my last situation. I am 33 now. And y'all motherfuckers crucified me, but y'all got Blueface and his shorty beating each other ass on live fucking television. Domestic violence at its finest.
Every day.
She hit this nigga in the head with a fucking Hennessy bottle, my nigga.
I don't think all that shit is real
shit
either.
Was swole too.
Gee.
Yeah.
I don't think all of that. I think
his shit was swole.
I honestly think
she got like 20 tattoos of him on her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like his name, his face.
I think they do it for views, bro. I don't think they really.
She's gonna beat your ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I saw her deadlifting like 300 pounds or some shit.
Exactly.
This was crazy. She was like an athlete, like, you know what I'm saying?
She got like 9 siblings.
Hey, I was.
You know
she was because I didn't know she was on some reality show. Well, basically all they do was fight.
Yeah.
Joe, I was watching.
That's how I met Chrisean watching that shit.
No, the other day I never.
She was beating up bitches from every city,
bro.
Like, this was like all of the bitches.
She was like Kimbo Slice
in one house.
Joe, she was like Kimbo, Joe.
Like Audi home bitch. That's like literally what she is. She's a super Audi home bitch. You know what I'm saying? They
were literally just showing. It was just clips of her fighting. And I'm talking about she's flooring. And she's talking about like, king. You know what I'm saying? She leaning into her punches. She's setting her feet, putting her body into these motherfuckers. I'm talking about, Joe, like she
got hands.
Gee.
But
I feel sorry for Blueface. Hey, man, run.
He got hands. He knocked out her pops. He got hands.
He did. The fact, well, hold on.
Then he said schoolyard crib. He said schoolyard. Gave it to him.
Hey, for the fact that Blueface knocked out her pops.
Yeah.
It's a crazy saying
That's
at
a
that.
love story.
It's in all serious though, man, like I just feel like I said, for one, I think they doing a lot of that for clicks and views. I don't think they really
some of it, yeah.
I think they are really crazy though, but I think they've kind of fed into it now, where they feel like they got to do it, like that's what they known for. Yeah. So now they gotta just be into it all the time.
Yeah, because she got a manager. She got a whole new team.
You know what I'm saying? But,
like, she's literally have a whole team of motherfuckers like, okay, this is what we're going to do today.
But it is kind of crazy because I definitely think, like...
I've been around and on the set of things before. So, like, I've been, like I was at the club one time with Bad Girls Club, Chicago. Was
I got to take a piss. That's my game.
And this dude, like, he gave this dude, like, $500. He was like, and dude like started a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit. Yeah. But motherfuckers really got punched in their shit.
It did.
You know
it did really happen.
Like, but that's what happened.
Yeah, but it wasn't. But it wasn't because somebody was really upset. It was because somebody was directed to do it.
Ugly ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody gave me $500 right now, no, I'm bullshit. Right. I'm bullshit.
And maybe. What's that? Oxygen Network? Yeah, them motherfuckers. That's what they on. They putting out hits on niggas.
So I do feel like, man, like people are definitely affected by what they consume. You know what I'm saying? And if this is all we are seeing, is this type of shit, bro? It kind of, I don't know. It just seems like, man, after a while, it can't help but to affect the people, right? Like it can't help but to affect the way people behave. You know what I'm saying? The things that they see. I talk to my kid a lot about, man, and she goes to school. She said people are just like always fighting for no reason. She goes to school in the suburbs, man.
Which one?
Yeah. I don't know, because you never know, because niggas on the internet is crazy.
Niggas on the nigga net, boy. Right. The nigga net be listening.
I heard your father talking about you.
Matter of fact, I'm going to remake, what's it, Jay-Z, Streets is watching? Nigga net is watching. Nigga.
Yeah, man.
Niggas you heard it first. Niggas is watching.
Yeah.
But they like, because she always talks about how, like, you know, how much people want to fight and, like, you know, how they try to kind of act like they, like, hood or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she, I mean, my kid's very much aware, like, yo, like, we in the burbs. Like, we in a nice area. There's nothing dangerous about where we live, you know what I'm saying? At all. Like, ain't nobody ever tried to steal your bike. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell her stories about when I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, like, they was trying to steal my bike every summer.
Nigga, they stole my bike on motherfucking 86 in motherfucking Lafayette.
No, bike wars was a real fucking thing.
What time are we at?
We at 1:30.
Yeah, so we good.
1:24.
So we gonna wrap up soon, man. But I have a story. What? We ain't had a lot of stories. We went all over the place today. But it's all this the vibe. This is how it's been.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember.
Okay.
When you left me, when them niggas was trying to steal my bike, nigga, when we was on 83rd.
Yes.
I forgot who else was with us.
I didn't leave it like that. I was going to get help.
Nigga, you wasn't going to get no motherfucking help.
I can't fight. I've never known to fight. I'm not a fighter.
You wasn't going to get no motherfucking help. Hey, man, we was going to 87th Street. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember this. I think we was by the Jules. Remember the silo? So, the silo was right
behind
there.
Jules.
Toys R Us was over there.
Toys R Us was over there. Nigga.
Yeah. You know where the theater is now? That used to be like an all railroad dirt.
Yeah, it was like an industrial area. Yeah, we used to be in there riding our bikes and popping wheelies and doing shit that could.
Yeah, I remember that day. Like we was leaving Toys R Us.
Nah, nigga, we wasn't leaving Toys R Us. We was heading that way. It happened to me.
Yeah, I know, but I was there.
Let me tell the fucking. No, you wasn't there, nigga. You left.
Damn, you left him, man. Oh,
hey,
so we was
sliding for our bikes, boy. We was sliding for them bikes, boy. Them Dino GTs.
No. Let him explain.
We wasn't going.
Now, granted, it was a lot of fucking people. And you know what I'm saying? And it was like a few like grown. It was like a bunch of shorties. I had to be about 11, 12 years old. There's a bunch of niggas my age and like two grown niggas, right? Mm-hmm. So somehow, like, they surround me and they see and they just keep going. And I'm like, nigga.
Nigga.
These motherfuckers surround me, right? Damn. So I'm holding on to my handlebars, man, right? The shorties is pulling my back tire. My mama then just told me, I had just got this bike, Joe. My mama just told me, if you let somebody steal this bike, you are never getting any more bikes.
Right.
Right? So this is in my mind. I had this bike like 2 days, right? It was one
I
of
remember
the raw ass mountain bikes too.
I'm
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying?
I'm sorry, man.
That's part of the bike wars. Is you can't come home without your bike.
Can't come home without it.
We gotta slide.
So these niggas is pulling my back tire.
Yep.
I'm holding on to my handlebars for dear life. The grown man, he's probably like 18, 19. But that to me, at 11 years old, that's grown, right? Is stealing on me, Joe, in my face repeatedly. You know what I'm saying?
Grown ass man there with the kids.
And I can't.
Oh shit.
And I can't let go. I can't defend myself because if I
can't
let
the
go,
bike.
they gonna take this bike.
And you
And
got
I'm
out
not
the
letting
gym.
go.
You got out the gym.
I swear to God, it was like I was being violated, Joe.
You gotta be watching your surroundings, man.
Hey, man.
See, he was watching his surroundings. He was
I
like,
was going to get help. I didn't know what to do. I haven't even had my first fight yet. I don't even know how to stand. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Look, like for real, like I didn't even know how to stand as a shorty. Like
All I know is
Oh,
after the 5th shot, Buddy said he ain't finna let that bike go, and they left.
Damn, they stole on you for the motherfucker, and then
But I didn't let it go. I came home with that motherfucking bike.
Yeah, you
no
did.
thanks to you.
I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I never even stood fight before.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have my first fight until like I was like 17.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was a high
Do
school.
you
So
know,
like,
would you know that grown man if you saw him?
Nah.
Like I kick his.
I'm
cane.
pretty sure I had a fucking.
I kick that nigga cane like
Nah.
bitch ass nigga. Remember me, nigga? Remember me?
I'm pretty sure that nigga gave me a concussion, so I don't.
Damn,
You know what
he
I'm saying?
bogus as hell, man.
I don't think I remember that. Man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but
No, I got a homie that got stomped out by a older gentleman when we were like 12, and he tried to kill that nigga like 5 times. Like, he still ain't got him. I ain't gonna even tell you who it is. It's a famous nigga. Like, he tried to kill that nigga like 5 times. He was just like, and he still remember that shit from 12. Like, he was like, this
some
nigga
shit be
stomped me
scarred,
out,
bro.
boy.
Some
He
shit be
stomped me
scarred,
out.
bro. That shit be scarred. Like,
it's crazy. Like, and it's a big difference. Like, because back then, I think more so now. Like, that's really what you had to worry. I mean, when you look at the numbers, people were dying. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like it was more so like when you was active, things was happening.
You know the worst year in Chicago, though, right?
It was like 93.
No, it was 1978.
It was.
Niggas, I don't know what they was doing in 78. Well, that's Larry started the people, the folks nation and the people nation started in 78.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was going on, but they was like, this shit gotta stop. Cause I don't know what they was stabbing motherfuckers in, shooting revolvers and shit, but they was getting in.
I mean, Chicago's always been known to be a gangster city.
It's Chicago is a violent city. And
I think like 92, 95.
Yeah.
Then you got the 2012 shit.
Yeah. I want to say 93 was a whatever year Menace to Society came out, like that summer.
New Jack City.
No, every movie niggas died. Juice came out, somebody got shot. Evergreen Plaza.
And
somebody
got shot at the movies and
fucking
and what was that movie
Dead
theater?
Presidents, somebody got smoked fucking
What was that movie theater that used to be downtown by Roosevelt?
By Roosevelt?
Yeah, it was a show.
Shit.
Or was it downtown? Was it a little bit south of Roosevelt?
I don't know. Evergreen was kind of like
I worked at Evergreen.
Yeah.
So like that's how my nigga Lero right there. Shout out to Lero. International Lero. So like I used to work at fucking the Lark when I was like 97. 97, Evergreen Plaza. Me, GLC, Really Doe, and BJ the Chicago Kid.
Yeah,
BJ,
I bought my first iceberg sweater from there, and Really Though was in that bitch, and he was like, "This my nigga Kanye beats and shit." And he was playing that shit. I was like, what, 8th grade and shit.
Yeah.
Iceberg
We was
from
working
the
in
Lark.
there. Lero used to work at the Lark with me. Like one day at the Lark, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to his podcast. We told the story before.
Oh yeah.
His job was to be downstairs in the basement censoring all the new shit. Jabot straps, Jabots, Nietzsche, all that shit. Minks, everything. Lark had everything. Pelly jackets. And one day we just all the people called off. I'm like, we gotta put Larry on the phone. Nigga killed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Outsold every fucking body in the spot. Legendary shit. Okay. What was he talking about?
Hey, well, you know what? It was it's an urban legend. Is this shit true? Some shit I seen on the internet. We used to always say in the Nietzsche. They said shit was really pronounced NYC.
It is.
Is that's really how it was?
That's real. That's true.
Yeah.
But we don't give a fuck because we niggas.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck.
That shit always
That
gonna be
shit
in
say
Nietzsche.
E and it get an N.
Right.
Why? You know what I'm saying? We finna say that shit. Nietzsche.
Mama name him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Look like a Nietzsche to me.
Hey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before we wrap up, we had before we get out of here, quick synopsis of how do you feel about the world nowadays with the UFO shit?
Man, I've been fucking knowing about UFOs and alternate dimensions and it's all types of shit happening in this room right now. Like it's crazy. The fucking universe is crazy as fuck.
Exactly.
Crazier than any movie you ever fucking seen or any they can't even tell you 99% of it. It'll just fuck you up. But yeah, all that shit is real as fuck. Them videos they choose to show you be some bullshit because they always fuzzy and it's like, nigga, my camera phone good as hell now. Like everybody's camera phone.
Like, why do you still have an S10
So why
active?
is this shit fuzzy? It's because they, they doing some weird shit. But
I mean,
it's out there, especially on the nigga net, G. Like I've seen niggas and sent me like a fucking UFO and it'd be like, damn, nigga, that's a fucking UFO, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't shit. That shit
That's
real
a
as
UFO.
fuck. Yeah.
Hey,
now
man.
who's in it? I don't know.
Yeah.
right.
Shit.
I've always believed in that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like the universe is so vast. I mean, I always thought it would be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? To feel like we are the only place that has intelligent life, but
Fam, every star is a sun.
So
and that motherfucker got something going around that motherfucker.
But not only is it because when you talk about once I really understood what a light year was, like how the measurement, so a light year is the distance in time it takes light to travel.
Right.
So over a year, and you know how fast fucking light is. So that's how they measure the distance in space. That's how vast it is, right? When you talk about, you can look at stars in the sky, right? And you're seeing light from a star that no longer exists because it's taken that light that long to get here. But that star has already collapsed. So when you think about it, you think about the construct of time.
This, where do you think they got that concept?
Well, because
the speed of light. In order to even say that, you had to have had traveled that before.
And
it's already a measurement. It was a measurement already.
Hey, these niggas can't.
So
they can't handle
the truth. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's a fuck. Like somebody told your ass about the motherfucking speed of light that came here at the speed of light.
So that's what. So there are obviously things, and then when you talk about, you can get into shit like we know there are pyramids and exact similar latitude and longitude throughout the world that were created at the same time.
East St. Louis got a pyramid.
There's a fucking pyramid in East St. Louis. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? All over the world, the indigenous peoples were creating these structures around the same time, and there was no way that they had knowledge of each other.
The Mississippi is set up like the Nile River and shit too. Like even like where Memphis is in Egypt, Memphis is in the same spot on the Mississippi as it is.
See, that's some deep ass shit right there. I never knew that.
And then they got the Luxor Hotel with the motherfucking Sphinx and the fucking pyramid in the same spot on the Mississippi where the Nile would be the actual fucking Sphinx. And
so it's the same distance.
Right
it's all aligned.
Yeah.
It's so. I mean, when you really think about
so
like there's so much out there that we can't even possibly begin to understand for real, right? So anything that may be able to like
I think
transverse,
niggas just need to observe.
Yeah,
you don't gotta understand it, nigga. Just look.
Facts.
Like I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's something. Like you ain't gotta know what the fuck it is. You ain't gotta call it shit. That's like white people shit, naming everything and shit. Like
everything
like, this is Spenophosauros. Like, nigga, I don't know what the
Look,
fuck
I was
is.
amazed.
Hey, how the fuck they be knowing what dinosaurs ate?
That
though?
shit was weird,
how
nigga.
how the fuck?
You know what the fuck I mean when I say that shit was weird, nigga? Like nigga, it was weird, nigga.
These niggas talking about
the
the Stegosaurus.
He was like this. He was weird, nigga. That's all you need to know.
I'm talking about the motherfucking Stegosaurus survived in the diet of apricots and motherfucking Brussels sprouts. Like, nigga, how the fuck you know that?
Like,
I'm saying,
I told you that.
How you know what the fucking
white people
Stegosaurus?
got you arguing about angels and aliens. It's like, what the? I don't know. Those are two different words. Alien means not from here, so okay. Angel, what the fuck do it matter? Yeah, that motherfucker wasn't from here.
Yeah, we just got
That's all
real.
that matter. That's all I know.
And the U.F.O shit crazy, bro. Because I've been like, me personally, I always be like, I remember the first thing I ever said when I first time got high, I was with my nigga Ryan. We was in Country Club Hills, South suburban Chicago.
Yeah, a good field.
Right. And we're sitting on his deck and we're smoking. And I remember just chilling on the lawn chair. I'm looking up at the stars and shit. And I'm like, yo, space never ends. And the nigga looked at me like, what? Right? I'm like, no, for real though. Space never ends. We don't know one person that has experienced the end of space.
You never will.
You never will.
Well. I mean,
so you could have.
It might be.
I'm about to say it might.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what
like
I'm
I told him, I'm like, bro, like there could be two people on a deck smoking weed in a far off galaxy saying the exact same shit we're saying right now, and we wouldn't even fucking know.
In an alternate dimension.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's why I believe in UFOs, G. It's got to be something out there, G. Hey, it got to be.
I feel like we definitely smoked too much weed before we did this episode.
We did.
We
got deep.
We about to start talking about the Anunnaki and all this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a project or a song dropping every Monday.
Hey, that shit crazy. We heard that shit.
Yeah, so follow Join the Ops on Instagram.
So what platforms can they hear the music on?
I'm on every streaming service.
Every streaming service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instagram, Join the Ops, and also Mike Telegram. You want to see the crazy nigga net shit.
Crazy nigga net shit.
Because I watched the video on YouTube, the No Lives Matter joint.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching the video and shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers getting murked.
Yeah.
And a lot of other crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn.
Should make you want to stay in the house.
That's all like an ode to like the era of shit. Like I love like the VHS effect, and then like I remember
that grainy.
I used to go to the video store and be like, "What's Faces of Death? What's this shit?
Oh yeah,
shit." You know what I'm saying? I watch
that
shit. You know what I'm saying? We watch Faces of Death, Smack DVDs, fucking. There's a whole lot of nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoke some weed, bag up.
Me and this man, we used to sit. Me, him, and my nigga said we used to sit in the motherfucking basement and watch Smack DVDs.
Oh yeah.
We saw Corey Guns.
Hold on, did you have Chicago version by JoJo Capone though?
Yeah.
You had the Chicago version?
That was later though. That was later.
Yeah.
Hold on. Trust None. You remember that? It was the first Chicago hood movie.
Yeah.
Trust None. You remember that shit?
I remember that shit. No.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you up on some real Chicago shit, nigga. The Awakenings.
The Awakenings. Hold on.
The Awakenings on Channel 38.
My ex was like related to like the nigga that produced that shit, so I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
Nigga, after this interview, I'm finna look that shit up right now.
They need to bring it back.
Oh my god,
we could
that
use
was
that on
crazy.
Tubi.
But that shit used to come
the
on.
Awakenings on Tubi. Oh man, that shit gone.
Man, that's all
they
Tubi
need to
is.
put the reruns on Tubi
They
right
should.
now. Actually.
Hey, the Tubi niggas.
I'm finna put some Tubi shit out too, man. Like I'm trying to figure out the plug.
That Tubi shit's wild, G.
Nah, them movies be too current. Like they be like, spent my PPP loan. I'm like, nigga, they just start doing that. He got the movie out, nigga.
Hey,
damn.
Hey, that movie was funny.
PPP movie,
and that movie was funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh
right.
shit,
Yeah,
nah,
man.
they getting it, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, man.
Oh, man.
We gotta get up out of here, man.
Yes,
It's been a
It's
pleasure.
the Easily Offended podcast, man. Mike, I appreciate you coming through, bringing the trees. You know what I'm saying? Showing the love. Appreciate
you,
the
brother.
shirt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We got the shirts on. Make sure you www.
Jointheops.com.
Yes, sir.
And follow Join the Ops on Instagram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rell, where can they find you at, bro?
Rell, the producer, 914 on Instagram. Also 914 Media Group, also on Instagram.
Yo, man. Episode 33. You know what I'm saying? We here in the building.
That's cold. I fucks with 33.
Scottie Pippen.
I love that number.
Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen. You feel me?
Scottie Pippen is like a bad word now. You really can't. You just bringing up all the people you're not supposed to bring up.
Nah, what's wrong with Scottie?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. People are hating Scottie though because
Hey,
he was talking shit about Mike.
Hey, before we leave though, fuck Madonna. Dirty bitch. Yeah, that bitch. That dirty ass, perverted ass bitch. She motherfucking getting accused of fucking raping her son and shit.
What?
Molesting her son and motherfuckers ain't talking about it enough. Like, it's like a few motherfucking stuff, but this shit should be like some R. Kelly shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, motherfucking Madonna, man. Look up Madonna.
Hold on, G.
Motherfucking, she was fucking around with her son. She kidnapped some kids from Africa and shit.
Oh,
and all types of other shit.
Hey, man.
And we need to be talking about this dirty ass bitch.
Madonna, get it right.
Dirty bitch. For a dog head bitch. fucking, what? Hold on, what's wrong with her face, you fat face bitch? Yeah, fuck her.
Hey, you really got
fuck
it
Madonna.
Madonna?
Yeah.
You don't really like
no,
Madonna.
I had to say that because ain't nobody saying that shit. I'm like, geez, she totally is like accused of rape. And
I know. I gotta look that shit up.
You know
that
what I'm saying?
Shit crazy.
They fucking with Michael Joseph. They
I'm
fucking with R. Kelly.
Yeah,
we gonna talk about Madonna, goddammit. That's fucked up.
It's crazy because I'm
know
just. I may have to
They
Google a different
cancel her
word.
biopic, so even the white people are like, "Oh my God, Madonna did that shit."
That's crazy.
But they still not talking about it.
Okay, I see.
Like they're not talking about it enough. You know, just like, man, we got
Hey, man.
niggas gotta know about that shit, man. But yeah,
Madonna, it's not a material world.
yeah, man, fuck her.
You need to get it together. You're not like a virgin anymore. Wow. Been ran through more than I don't even know.
Yeah, man.
Dennis Rodman, talk to your bitch, man. Dennis Rodman got to talk to his old bitch.
Hey, yo, Dennis Rodman is like
I fuck with Dennis, man. Dennis could start world peace if he wanted to, nigga.
Hey, Dennis was a wild boy.
Hey, they was
Korean
sending,
nigga.
right.
You ain't want me. You ain't let me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was trying to talk to
Kim Jong. You know what I'm
Gee,
saying?
that nigga told the Bulls, I need a mental break. I'm finna go to Vegas. And I'm finna act a fucking goddamn fool. And then I'm gonna come back Monday to practice and outrun everybody.
That nigga changed his name to Orgasm. Remember that shit though? That nigga said my name is Orgasm.
Yeah, the nigga married himself.
Yeah.
Like he was wild as
nigga,
shit.
the
He was,
worm.
shout out to Dennis Rodman.
I wish I was old enough to go to the club when Dennis Rodman.
when Dennis Rodman was out here doing it.
Niggas
Wow.
was at like Red Dogs and shit. Like I remember my uncle and shit be like, "Yeah, we
Red
was at Red
Dogs.
Dogs."
I used to
I'm
throw-
like, where y'all was at? Damn.
Hey,
oh,
so
shit.
before we get out of here, you brought up Red Dogs,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I used to throw a party with my nigga Joker and my nigga Mike, and we used to call it Thirsty Thursdays at Divine.
Oh, I think I remember that one
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, I remember.
So that's how I met Mano.
Mm-hmm.
Mano was cool with Jay Streets, and Hope was cool
Jay
with
Street, that's my first man.
You know what I'm saying?
John Street? That was your first manager?
Yeah.
Wow. That's my man,
Motherfucking
John
Costanza.
Costanza.
That's what we call
We
it.
used to call it Costanza.
Shout out to motherfucking
Shout out
Jay
to
Street. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me and Jay Street, we started a promotional company back in the day called American Dream. You know what I'm saying? That was
I
something.
remember that too.
We remember popping that off. But I put motherfucking Mano and Holt at they was closing. I was like, yo, I need you to close every Thursday. Mano was like, yo, that's epic. Cause you know your DJs close the party. The DJ that closed the party is the happening DJ. That's the main. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But man, the motherfuckers, man, used to rock my shit all the fucking time. Shout out to motherfucking Mano, Holt, John Monopoly, Happy, all the fam, all the hustle crew.
Nah, man, niggas was meeting their baby mamas and shit at that
Man,
shit. Like,
wow.
I think I met my baby mama down.
Gee.
Or
I got
one
hey.
of them motherfuckers.
Hey,
yeah,
G.
it was divine. I think. Yeah. Good job, man. Yeah, man. My
Mike,
son's
man,
great.
it's been a pleasure, my brother. Easily Offended Podcast, man. We out, man. My name is Class of 1979,
L Boogie. Follow Easily Offended Podcast on Twitter.
I gotta do some more Googling about Madonna, man. Cause this shit,
look that dirty, funky dog.
This shit disturbing. It's crazy because the first thing come up about her being raped. I'm not seeing. I gotta scroll all the way down and I'm seeing, but then, it's those links from those sites like childhub.org. Madonna accused.
Fucked up. Just looking up Madonna, you see what I'm saying? Now they like, this nigga's a pornographer too.
Don't click on that shit.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not clicking.
Hey man, Easily Offended, man. We out, bro.
Peace.
Hey, Shot City.